Welcome everyone to another episode of Tea with Tim, where we talk about leadership and we drink tea. Today I'm traveling. I'm here in Seattle, and we are actually going to divert from tea and have some natural cold brew. From left to right, you are seeing iced Americano, cold brew, natural cold brew, and natural latte. Tip 1, have an agenda. Not only have an agenda, but also make sure that the agenda is specific as what's expected from each stakeholder. This will be paramount when it comes to making sure your meeting flows correctly and everyone comes prepared. If you have an individual who comes unprepared, make sure that you have a one-off conversation with them so that in the future they understand what your expectations are and why it's so important. With an agenda, it's important to move on to step 2, which is estimating the appropriate amount of time for your meeting. Make sure it's not too short but not too long. Other than Kaizens, meetings should be kept to under 30 minutes. You want that time to be effective and you don't want to lose people. Tip 3, stay on topic and start with the highest priority. Although we did a good job estimating how long our meeting should be, important dialogue can sometimes take much longer. So you want to make sure that you get the most important stuff out first and schedule an additional meeting for anything else. Tip 4, set ground rules for participation and distractions. It's okay to have fun during meetings, but you don't want to lose focus. You want to get the answers that you need for your project or your process to move forward. Tip 5, a meeting requires commitments to be made or decisions to be made. If your meeting requires neither, your meeting should be an email. Send the email. Tip 6, meetings should end on time or early. Do not go long in your meeting. The people in your meeting have other things to do, and as soon as you go past your allotted time, they're no longer thinking about what needs to be done. So, schedule another meeting if your dialogue runs long. But stay focused, stay on track, and stick to the agenda, and this won't happen very often. Tip 7, lead by example. If you're invited to a meeting, follow your ground rules. Make sure you're respectful to the other leaders. It's important that you stay focused and you help the meeting stay on agenda. The more you do this, the more others will respect your ground rules, and your meetings will be just as effective. Tip 8, provide feedback to meeting participants, both positive and constructive, in private. This will help reinforce those meeting expectations in the future, as well as reward positive behavior. Tip 9, don't start your meetings at the top or middle of each hour. Give participants a 5-minute buffer to walk from whatever meeting they just came from. This will reduce your distractions within your meeting and allow you to stay on topic. Tip 10, and I think this is probably the most important tip. If a meeting is not necessary, don't have it. We're leaders. The participants should be actively changing their organization, and it's very difficult to do that from a conference room. So, have the meetings you need to have, and don't have the meetings you don't need to have. Thank you for joining me with Tea with Tim. Have a wonderful day.